So didn't know it during the game.
He should have told you just to tilt you during the game and put extra pressure. I feel like that might have been his strategy all along, just to do well with that list, just in case he faced you on finals, and then tell you right before, and you would be so angry the whole match that you would probably make some mistakes out of just pure frustration.
Now, we had some nice talk, and then he told me who he was, and then he played Free Chopper. Oh no, he told me who he was, and then I realized he played Free Chopper, and then I insulted him.
Yep, yeah,
I
that's about
told-
how I pictured it happening. Yep. Okay, so we got our Division One game with ON1 rocking the full 50 sleeves for Sabaody. That's proper class coming from Alan. On Belo, which might not be as proper or classy, but it is what it is. And facing Dietmar, so we got the second seed of Division One last season into the first seed of Division Two, and it's kind of a welcome match. So should be
I
quite
need to
interesting.
I need to make a public service announcement that I am sorry to On One. He wanted to play Rajo against Betty before Paris, and then I got sick and forgot. And then he said, "Oh, let's meet up in Paris," and then we didn't meet.
Yeah, that's right. He also wanted me to play Ryu into him, and I said that my life is too complicated, so I didn't do it. But yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, mine wasn't. I just forgot.
But I do think they do have some good Ryu players on the testing group. At least two of the Betty crew were rocking Ryu before, so I don't know. He probably just wanted to get some cloud points into you. Okay, I'm assuming you've never touched Bonnie even with someone else's deck.
No, I played Bonnie on stream actually, and I'm about to become a Bonnie main next set.
Is this are you being pressured by
No,
certain
I'm dead
player?
serious. I'm dead serious.
Okay.
You're gonna see me make propaganda on Twitter for Bonnie.
Oh, okay. So it's just because you don't want to play Sorrow, and Bonnie's a better Sorrow next set. Is that what's happening?
I think it is actually.
Okay.
It depends on ban list, of course. But if UP is gone, tell me why Bonnie isn't just the better deck.
I'm not saying it wouldn't be a better deck, but if UP's gone, doesn't Lochi kind of come back?
No, I think Teach might be the issue, but that might be why Bonnie isn't the better deck. But we'll
Okay.
see.
Well, as a Bonnie main or a future Bonnie main, what do you think of the Betty matchup?
Yeah, I haven't played it, but
But it's free.
I mean, it looks pretty good right now. Because on one only played Lindbergh on his 4 down turn. I guess he gets to pop the Rosie, but that's
Yeah.
about it. Do we even leader this turn? Do we even swing in general? Like this turn here? Because like if you leader, I guess now you leader because you can cheat a body of Ivankov. If it didn't hit Ivankov, you probably don't leader
Yeah. I was
because
just.
your Betty doesn't swing anyway.
Oh my god.
Wait, pitches Karasu.
How many Karasus is he running? And I guess maybe if you have another Limber, you may prefer that.
Wait, why am I getting flamed? I played more than 2 games of Bonnie on stream. I played like 6. Okay.
I mean, you do enjoy being flamed a bit. I don't. You do like the attention. It's fine.
No, no, no. Is Jake back? Oh yeah. Jake, I meant. Not Jake. Jake, that's the same thing. I timed him out after the chopper incident. Okay, but now it looks pretty good for Betty. I mean, we lose one of the bodies, but next turn is gonna be very explosive. Especially if he has like Koala.
Yeah, if that Limber doesn't go away, it's very, very dangerous.
Yeah, probably does. Maybe swing like 5 into Betty, swing something into Lindbergh.
I mean, I guess a
Maybe
carrot
even
wouldn't be
Carrot.
bad either. Yeah,
Yeah.
carrot plus another Rossi wouldn't be too terrible. Well, you still go a 5. Yeah, that is not a carrot.
In that case, do we maybe even swing 5-5 into Limburg instead of going for the money?
I think I definitely start on the Limburg in that case. At least the first five to know what happens, right? Like if you get a 2k out of it, you definitely go on all five. You wouldn't, but at least try and fish some info. Yeah, but it doesn't really seem like the extra swing from the searcher would make a huge difference here.
I mean, if we have Koala here, this the 2 drop, then we can do some serious damage. Just pop Cavendish, into the X-Drake.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I love that Roche actually. It might have been a bit better to not develop it and just swing three higher at the Limburg.
Yeah, but now we rest on Lindbergh, right? Yeah. I
Yeah.
wonder what we reduced. Probably leader still. 7 into character reduced leader. Yeah.
Yeah.
But he gets to play one free buddy here. He doesn't even need to leader this turn, which is good. Because there's so much deft overdone.
Yeah, he's already on pretty much
Swing
all zone he
7-7.
needs.
Yeah, then swings like 8. And just puts the body with Ivankov ability. Okay, Bonney fake deck, I'm playing Zoro.
That was quick. I mean, to be honest, ON1 did the welcome special. We did see Searcher into Limburg, into Ivankov, finding Ivankov playing Karasu.
Oh, now we have 2 Lindberghs.
Yeah, yeah. And zero life for Dietmar. I guess this is
His
a
9
kid
done,
turn,
right?
right?
I guess, yeah, Kedis is out, but like Koala, like all the blockers do nothing except for the Rushan board because Lindbergh is there, and then if he has Koala, the kid just becomes a 5k again. But yeah, I guess Kid is his only option. Maybe Kid into Searcher. That is not. You could still play the Kid after the
Yeah,
Cavendish
you could
swing.
still do Searcher into kid, I suppose,
Yeah,
but
I saw Dietmar in Paris, and when I met him, he almost got a game loss
why?
because he was browsing his phone mid match.
Oh no, that's yeah. So he had a boring round.
I
Oof.
don't. I think it was this matchup. To be honest, to be fair, I think yeah, it was this matchup that I when I met him. Okay, takes a beige, but that beige does nothing because of the Lindbergh. We used to have 2 cards. If that's counter, then can protect some of the board. Okay, carrot.
A little late for Carrot. Um,
Yeah, yeah, playing the beige does nothing, so we do 7-8.
so not Limburg, I assume. Maybe even not.
Probably Divankov, so it
Yeah.
doesn't cheat Karasu or Inazuma onto board. Because we
Mm.
have one Lindbergh anyways.
Yeah, and we don't really have a reason.
Yeah, I would go Ivankov
Mm.
in case he has Inazuma or something else. Oh, it's 3 cards in hand. I guess 2k1k. Yeah, this one I don't like. Sweet. I mean, we killed a Lindbergh, but oh, we don't.
My God.
I guess the cycle, but this one's just gonna get popped. So I would have probably went 8, 7, 8. I don't know. Maybe the search also wasn't good. I mean, we was probably searching for a kid, but
Yeah,
didn't
I think
find
that
it.
was pretty much the plan. It
And
is unfortunate not to see Kid
if
on.
he used two more don to swing, maybe we get I mean, we get one body, but then we're probably still dead.
Yeah. No, I do feel like Searcher for Kill was definitely the
Actually,
right thing to
countering
do.
is pretty like okay. As a Revo army, I don't know. Let me quickly check deck list. What if he didn't top deck a Revo army character? Or maybe he doesn't play Zeus. But there's no way he doesn't play it, right? He does. Okay, this is pretty unlikely. But if he didn't find the Revo army character, he couldn't have buffed his board. It's 9, and then we pop the beige. What is him? Yeah. He has a lot of cards there.
It is a big hand size, but like even if we survive this turn, I guess we have a lethal on the way back if we need. Oh my god, that is only 3 cards in hand now.
Yeah, that's game over.
Yep. That is game over.
Yeah, on one takes game one.
He had a limber off top as well, so any getting closer lethal would have been quite terrifying. That was a showcase of proper Betty speed as well. You
Yeah.
know,
I was surprised to see Dietmar swing. Because like there are a lot of decks swing at Betty's first life, but that usually is because
you
you
need
you
to.
kind of have to get them low to
Mhm.
finish them off at some point. But I feel like Bonney doesn't need to. So if Bonney just doesn't attack at all, maybe he gets a character killed like somewhere in this game because Betty has less consonant. So probably wouldn't swing.
Yeah, that's fair. I I guess the difficult part is it's still quite hard for Bonnie to kill them on a single turn, right? But it's a bit easier that if you wipe the board and then swing one life and they only have one body, it's as not having any bodies for Bonnie, right? Because you get to they swing with leader, you rest the body the other way around. So it's a bit safer to do it later, and you tax a lot more the resources to defend board, which is kind of the game you want to play. But it does feel a bit annoying though, because that Cavendish turn, had we seen a carrot freezing that Limburg, it would have been a very different story. So I do feel like that might be the key card on the matchup.
Yeah, Lindbergh
Just
is very strong into all these like low cost, low power
Mhm.
blocker.
Yeah, yeah, it's no champ blocker city.
Maybe in this meta, the Bato would be good again. The 3 cost 4K. Because that one was good into red purple law meta. And then
Mhm.
against Betty. But I guess you don't really take against Betty as Bonnie. It's already a good matchup for you.
Yeah, yeah, I do feel like it's somewhat favorable at least. Like, obviously, the high roll of Betty can destroy you, but I do feel like we are getting towards a game state where the high roll of some of the top decks is just very, very strong compared to everything else. So some games you just gotta experience and deal with them, and that's it. Uh, in general, if you do see your 5 costs timely, you should be good to go. Okay, so we're seeing a keep from Dietmar and a mulligan from On1. I kind of miss not seeing any Reaper proxies. I feel like the charm is gone for On1.
Yeah, you should put some Ripper into Betty.
Mhm. So everyone's agreeing it's a 50-50 matchup. I guess we're somewhat wrong there. I
I feel like
I
it can't be.
I get the feeling it is, but just depending on how much matchup knowledge you got. Like I feel a lot of the London Betty crew has initially felt like Bonnie was unwinnable, then found the lines of play, and it became a lot more playable for them, and they were actually getting into positive. but I do feel like most of the Bonney players we have, at least around here, they didn't really study the matchup. They just were happy with their wins. Um, and once both of you know what's going on, I do feel like it has to be Bonney favored at least somewhat. But uh, Jack's a Bonney main, and so is Dietmar. So there is that. You aren't quite yet. Once you are, you can come here and bash them.
Yeah,
How about the free matchup?
Betty doesn't exist in OP12, so I won't experience it.
Okay, so searcher into Ivankov this time around. We didn't have a relevant 3 cost to play. Or maybe that
Mm.
Cavendish.
I feel like
Yeah.
the idea of
Dietmar just found some money Cavendish as well. That was the championship one. Sorry, go on.
I didn't. I thought it was Rouge. But yeah, I feel like the turn from Dietmar, like a Tudon, having the Bonnie on board but not searching for it. I understand that he does it because he wants to kill the Bonnie first, the not the Bonnie, the Betty first, the searcher. But I feel like if we get Kumat, it's kind of annoying. So I feel like we'd probably just search.
Yeah, that might. You might be right about it. There's a lot of Kumas over there that will punish your play. If you're going to do that, you might as well just hold it on.
But yeah, this the for some reason I thought it's Rouge when you searched it, like the regional Rouge, not this special rare.
I know. Also, no, it's the Cavendish, which looks amazing. Uh, but yeah, I can see why you might have mistaken them. Dietmar is definitely spicing up the alt slowly but steadily. I don't think I own any alts from that deck, to be honest.
From Bonnie.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I own a green Alter either. No, I don't.
Mm. No, maybe a winner a pool. I think that's
It
about the
doesn't
extent of
count.
it. No, you don't count. Uh,
I own a film Sanji winner.
ooh, that's it.
Crazy,
That's good
right?
stuff. Yeah, that's where the money's at.
Yeah, I kept them because I thought like I'm gonna play them in GP and then realized this shit. Okay, yeah. Zeus is pretty strong here as well.
Okay, so yeah, Zeus does help a huge amount because it negates the starving uh,
Okay.
while removing the most important cost, which is 5. That is not a bad play either.
We kill Carazo or Lindbergh? Probably Lindbergh, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, there we go. Maybe we kill on one's hand instead. He's thinking about the counter now. Nah. Hmm. Yeah, he's gone. Yeah,
Um,
I
maybe
do
it's
think
the king of bluffing, or but that tells me he has two gets dead.
no. Why would you assume that? Maybe he wanted to give 3, like 4-1 case. That's just
Oh yeah,
YOLO. Do we have a koala? I feel like maybe one of the 2 case was the koala. Okay, I guess that is that.
I mean this into I guess Koala now plays over, but I guess you can play over Zeus. You don't need Zeus, so Koala now pretty good.
To koala, then Karasu into it if you want to, right? Because that Hode kind of needs to go away. a koala and Karasu gets it down to a 4K, which should be quite manageable.
I wonder what he's thinking about. Maybe another Karasu as well.
Mhm.
When you play Karasu, swing. It's not that. I mean, you play Karasu, yeah, and then you buff Karasu and swing with it, but then you only have one follow up swing.
Yeah,
Oh, he's going for
it's
the hoodie.
considering. Ooh,
I mean, you get it down to a 6K. Maybe with Koala 2K. So this is 10 into 6. And then you still have a 6 after. So it's 2, 2, 1, and 1.
yeah. I
I feel
do
like you
feel.
have to do it if you have it.
Yeah, if you have the counter, you need to give those cards.
It's 4 cards, but it's not unlikely that he has it. But
No,
he
because
probably even just 5.
if you don't do it, you don't really have a clean way to
Yeah.
remove that Kara. So even if you had a kid in hand, right, which would be the main reason not to go for this, I feel like you do need this to just kind
I
of
think
carry
even
on.
if you have Kid in hand, you do it. Because I
Yeah.
don't think Kid is like a good option.
Mm.
Because imagine this board and all you do is play Kid, swing 5 for 6.
Yeah.
And it just this board sticks.
Yeah.
So, okay, let's it go. 6 life. Hmm.
So you have one 2K.
I guess he doesn't have to counter for it. Because if this survives, then maybe he has another hoodie. That would be awesome. Okay,
It's
so it's
into a
6.
5, which we do know there's definitely a 2K. I
I
mean,
mean,
I would assume those two cards are 2Ks
at least
from the
one of
previous
them.
turn, right? Like, because
Yeah.
we did assume he had two, and there's only two in hand. So there wouldn't have been any thinking on defending that. Yeah, there's Koala. It might actually be two Koala.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is it carrot? Yeah, it's carrot.
Okay.
Hmm.
So that's two 1Ks. Do we have another 2K in hand?
Do I have Zeus? Fair card.
Yeah. He got rid of the Cavendish.
Maybe not the Zeus. Kill the other one as well.
Huh. I do feel like I would prioritize the carrot here, right?
Maybe it's because I mean he doesn't kill him on this turn, and then if you leave the Cavendish on board, if he plays Sodi to try to kill you, he has 2 more done.
Yeah, I guess you can defend lethal. These bets, huh?
Because of Cavendish here, well, it's if you play Hodi, it's 7, get 2 down back, 8, 8.
It's a bit awkward though. Like math wise, if you were to kill with that.
7, 8, 9. Can't do math.
Yeah, 789. Thank you so much for the sub, Asakura. Um, we are very glad that you keep enjoying listening to us rant. We're super thankful for everyone to be around. We know that like start of the season might be a bit slower, but 20 people, it's fairly good for our first stream
Now
in a
it's Hodi
while.
and Prey. I mean, Hoodie's game, right? Yeah, it's
Yeah,
9. Yeah, Hoodie's game.
it's holy. It wasn't even holy and pray. Okay, that's some quick math. I still love the new banner. I guess the new waiting screen. Definitely very nice. Good work.
Should have put
On
your
it all.
face on it.
Okay, so we're going for game three. Dietmar did go second and just took that away. Now we're probably gonna see ON1 do the same, right? Definitely, it's a go second matchup.
Yeah, for sure.
Of course, Ivankovic is very terrifying coming from Betty. Lets them do some very stupid things. Okay, so if this was the case, did ON1 have any windows to actually survive the previous turn? I guess the trigger. I'm still kind of hyper focused a bit on why kill the Cavendish over the carrot here, and trying to figure out whether there is a way for those two done to make a difference.
And
Like if you don't have a 2K in hand.
if he kept more cards in hand, then it would have could have made a difference.
Yeah, but since that wasn't the case, I mean,
I mean, maybe his plan changed after. Uh, I guess you get. Do you get to draw first, then KO? Yeah, you get to see your life first, so then you could maybe like he drew some card that he wanted to play of taking life,
yeah.
and then he would have seen that before. Um, mm, I guess maybe for Kid as well, because there was no Lindbergh on board. So if it's Kid into blocker, maybe
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that does
something
make
like that.
a lot of sense.
So yeah, I think you probably always kill the Cavendish for value, either
Oh,
for lethal or for the blocker.
yeah. Oh, Jake's also subscribed. Thank you so much, Jake. That's amazing. We're slowly getting to our prime goals again. And yep, I'm just gonna echo Jack's words in case someone just has him muted on chat or something, or just says to ignore every time he speaks. Um, we are sticking to like a regular schedule, at least 70% regular schedule. This season, we're gonna try and do streams every Thursday, Friday. Sorry, either Thursday or Wednesday. So one of those 2 days, depending on how people schedule during the early week. And then every Friday and every Sunday will be a Sabaudi stream, and the times will be around 7 p.m. UK, 8 p.m. mainland Europe, at the very least for Thursdays and Fridays. We will see about Sundays. We'll probably start there as well, but we'll see where we land. Given that it's more of a free day, we might be able to start a bit sooner some days. But yeah, like it should be a lot more consistent than the previous season, and we're looking forward to it. And in the meantime, I did miss on a search. So, do you know what Betty picked up the previous search?
I had to insult Moss, so I didn't see it.
That's good excuse as any. Okay, so we are seeing Dietmar attacking again, and now the going second curve of Betty is showing its promise. That Lindbergh's doing a lot of work on the matchup, but I do feel like in general is one of the keystones of the deck. Just doesn't let you efficiently
Yeah,
play around pretty much
it's
anything.
it's it's more annoying than Karazo. I play
But,
with the 7 blocker that we play, that I
mhm.
play. I don't know which list you are.
Yeah, I am in your list right now, I think.
You better be.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not running the super consistency list with two of each blue guy.
My list is more consistent than his. Trust in winning.
Source me.
Sauce me.
I mean, you did qualify for finals with it, so it must be good.
Yeah, his EQ was kind of fake, though. To be fair. This is like Koala into Lindbergh swing, kill the Cavendish.
Thank you, Try. Appreciate the love. Um, okay. Whew, that is some really strong turn with Betty. Why are you like this, Rene? Why would you stop speaking to me for like
See if
good
we just
15 seconds for this?
see if we just said nothing and moved on with life, we wouldn't be in this
Nobody would
situation.
have noticed.
Yeah, so it's always
So
your
it's my
fault.
fault, right?
Yeah, yeah,
This
yeah,
this
it's
is
your
my
fault.
fault somehow.
Yeah,
Can you time yourself out?
the YouTube viewers won't know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna read that out loud. So, um, yeah, sorry, YouTube viewers. I would recommend you to go and check the live chat on Twitch, but I think it's just not a good plan. Don't go for it. It's fine.
Do you really recommend it?
No, no, no. I really do not. Oof.
Okay, Furush and the cheap Cavendish. Poor man's Cavendish, basically.
Yeah, that's not a cool one. Okay, Trey, he's stating that the LCQ is only fake when you don't make top 8. So, shots fired.
Yeah,
Someone's found.
the 11 LCQ points. Gonna feed my family for the next 10 years.
That's like 11 set sold booster packs, something like that.
Yeah, I got one booster and Don Pack Volume 2, but I think when Upstar went there, they didn't have Volume 2.
So it's just a bunch of packs. Yeah,
Yeah. But you got good hits from it. Yeah,
that's
this
Fire
game,
Fists.
this looks kind of over.
You think?
Yeah, yeah. Wait, why is the Cavendish on 4?
It's been. It's got a -4 of the
Oh,
Fire
that's
Fist.
5 list. That's crazy.
Yeah, yeah. Chat is having a field day. Swinging with the koala. Daring. We got it in hand.
And we get to play another Lindbergh. So even surviving next turn is going to be difficult. Cannot play Holy to clear board. If you spam a bunch of blocker, they get one of them at least gets popped. And we don't have Don to swing at
Yeah.
board.
No, it's not looking great. Um, your lethal attempt with Hody is going 6-6 Hody. So, can we survive through a kid? Having to Limburg, play kid, drop. I don't even know if we can drop anything useful.
Yeah, I guess only Kid and Prey doesn't have Koala again.
Yeah.
And we probably still die through kid.
Hmm. Very likely. That turn was very brutal too. Yeah, I suppose if you don't have Coalites. Oh,
Or he just doesn't give a fuck. Just
no, I
swings
guess
by.
we're doing the 7-8 swing.
Hey, he's just going for game.
Hmm.
Well, yes, if that works, it's. I mean, it's
No
2K,
way
1K.
he's thinking about this. Or maybe he had two 2Ks. Yeah, he had two 2Ks.
That's
And
the
that's
case.
GG.
I mean, one of them had to be in live.
Yeah,
But that meant that taking the 5 here was
was
kind
very
of
greedy.
risky.
Was very
Yeah,
greedy.
taking the 5 was kind of crazy then. If you just counter the 5, you probably concedes on the spot.
I guess, yeah. Yeah, but he did have the koala anyway, so even through the kid play, it would have been.
Okay, so you're flaming me, but then read most message.
No, no, I refuse. I most never types on chat is fine. I don't believe you.
I'm screenshotting that.
Can you time him out or something? Like,
Nah,
please. Okay, thank you everyone for watching. Don't worry, we still have one more game.